time to get the party started. This is Easy Talk Live, featuring your host, Eric Zuley. This is the place to be if you're all about promotion, celebrities, and social media. We'll hook it all up for you with fun, facts, and fascinating talk. Now, here's your host and the main man, Eric Zuley.
Get access to influencing experts. Welcome to Easy Talk Live. Woo! You guys ready to do this? Connect with celebrities and entrepreneurs. Entertainment at its best. Products, news, reviews, interviews, performances, events, even a little comedy. Giving back. CEOs connect with the top CEOs in the industry. And now, get ready for Easy Talk Live. Everybody pull your mobile phones out and put your hands together for the Easy Talk Live Show. It's time to stop doing it the hard way and start doing it the easy way.
Easy way! Hey, the easy way. Oh, easy way. It's the easy way.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Another awesome episode of Easy Talk Live. I love hanging out with you guys during the week. So we have a really special episode for you today. This episode is going to teach you on how to master your media, how to get lead generation, how to really get yourself out there, but from two amazing women that are super experts in those fields and specifics of those fields. So it's going to be an awesome episode. I want to shout out our awesome sponsors and everybody that helps us pay the bills for what we do. So Keto is Zanesta. We really appreciate them. They are an amazing product. If you guys want to get out of that fight or flight mode, you definitely want to check out Zanesta.com, as well as Dominionaire TV, Dominionaire Empire, their whole empire, and all of the EZWAY family, all the EZWAY Wall of Famers out there. And speaking of EZWAY Wall of Fame, I'm going to go ahead and pop the screen on right now and show you guys our guest before we bring her on. She does have a profile on the EZWAY Wall of Fame. So if you like what she has to say, if you like her and you want to connect with her, then go to EZWayWallOfFame.com or EZWayNetwork.com for short. And then look up under members, search Angel, Angel, and you'll be able to connect with her right here. Angel Tuccy, which will be coming on here pretty soon, as well as many, many, many other awesome celebrities and speakers and authors. And one thing I wanted to actually point out was a special blog post we did with Kevin Sorbo on Fox, talking about something that went down that he's not too happy about with Facebook. And I mean, we always have some great news on the EZWAY Wall of Fame. You never know what you're going to get, as well as Bill Duke coming on our show on the 25th. We just booked that. So Bill Duke is on the Wall of Fame. You can follow him too. And there's so many awesome things going down on the Wall of Fame. So make sure that you get your profile and share it today. So I'm Eric Zuley. If you don't know me, my name is Eric Zuley. I just said that. And I am a multimedia marketing mogul that's mastered the art of monetizing media. And that was actually given to me by a lot of cool third parties and magazines that have done a lot of great covers and whatnot. If you haven't downloaded our app yet, please make sure you go to EZWayWallOfFame.com. Look for the app. Go to Google Play or Apple Store and download the app. And everything we got going on, it all goes down. In fact, this broadcast is live right now on the app. So make sure you download the EZWAY family app. And shout outs to all of our awesome sponsors. So we're going to go ahead and go to commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to get started with Angel Tuccy, teaching you guys how to monetize your media in a different capacity. Not the easy way this time. We're actually going to learn it the Angel Tuccy way. We'll be right back. This episode of Easy Talk Live is brought to you by Zanesta. Get out of that fight or flight mode. Brain tap into your brain. And KTA Interactive Media. Get your brand on. And let's not forget newfound gold sponsor, the Dominionaire. You can always find these sponsors and many more by visiting our EZWAY Wall of Fame. That's EZWayWallOfFame.com.
Get access to the Wall of Fame through the EZWAY family app. The EZWAY wall is our elite directory of members.
Are you a business owner or coach trying to help others? Let the EZWAY family app make it easier on you. Let us do the hard work for you. All of our broadcasts of our 30-plus shows will be available on the EZWAY family app. We're an extension arm of your business. We're a tool to generate leads. EZWAY family app helps to grow traffic to your section, generate you more leads, more virtual butts and seats. We have courses and a live event section to your business. We promote the business of our members and paid clients. With the EZWAY family app, you get push-to notifications to your phone to stay current with all our business partners, live stream content, virtual conferences, and promotionals. We're sharing our network traffic with you when you're on the EZWAY app.
Witness the future of connection on your phone now by downloading the EZWAY family app on Google Play and Apple Store. And don't forget to text EZWAY to 55678. Easy Talk Live airs every Tuesday at 4 p.m. PST. Past celebrity guests include Andy McPhee, Anthony Anderson, Carl Weathers, Forbes Riley, Kevin Sorbo, Ristana Loken, and Quentin Aaron from The Blind Side. Join us for conversations with celebrity guests on Easy Talk Live.
Thanks for watching EZWAY Network, your network that helps you connect with the best. With over 40 TV shows, 7 networks, and 20 channels. Visit EZWayNetwork.com to learn more. Angel Tuccy is an award-winning speaker, radio host, TV producer, best-selling author, and PR media specialist. Her clients have been featured on thousands of major media publications, television, radio, podcast, magazine, and stages. Let's welcome to the Easy Talk Live stage, Angel Tuccy. All right. Hey, Angel. Welcome to Easy Talk Live.
I'm so excited to be here, Eric.
I am excited to have you. And thank you for doing what a lot of guests don't do, which is use a green screen properly. So the whole show looks immaculate. I love it. You got that green screen background going on there. So we're looking forward to getting to know you a little bit and hearing your story. I know you've been in the, you know, a little bit about media, a little bit about PR. You've worked with a couple people. And so tell us a little bit more about how you got into that. What's your story, Angel?
What is my story? Well, a little bit of media background, which is, really unusual for a girl like me who almost didn't graduate high school because I was too nervous to speak in front of my public speaking class. I was supposed to have, take the public speaking class in order to graduate. It was a required, credit. And I was just too shy, too embarrassed. I couldn't stand up in front of my peers and even read a piece of paper. And luckily, my professor took pity on me and gave me a passing D so that I could graduate from high school. And then lo and behold, 25, 30 years later, I was the host of a nationally syndicated talk show, coast to coast, award-winning radio show named America's Most Positive Business Talk Show in America by Dave Ramsey and Dr. Ivan Meisner from BNI, the world's largest networking group. I went on to host a second Christian lifestyle show. So when I retired from radio about 3 years ago, I was hosting 4 hours of talk radio, which less than 1% of ladies, there's less than 1% of women, less than 12 women across the country host 4 hours of talk radio every day. But there was that one fateful day where I was getting ready to host my 2 broadcasts. They broadcasted back to back. And my producers pulled me in, and 5 minutes before we were supposed to go live on the air, and they said these words that changed my life. And those words were, "We've made a change." And 5 minutes later, I was being escorted out of the building. I was off the air. I had my cardboard box, my disco ball that I would put up on Fridays. And I had, within the next 24 hours, just like they do in all media, anything with my face, my voice, anything I had recorded had been pretty much erased. And it was a pretty heartbreaking time for me. My two oldest daughters had just decided to move from Denver, which is where I was living, to move to Florida to work for Disney. So I was becoming an empty nester. I was 48 years old, and I was really a candidate for Netflix binging and Ben and Jerry's. But instead, I decided to hitch my wagon to a group of speakers who were traveling and decided to become, of all things, a public speaker and go out in the world and teach small business owners and entrepreneurs the secrets to getting booked on radio and television, being featured in magazines and podcasts. And now I've been doing that full time for the last 5 years.
I love it. Okay. Well, I know that the audience's ears are perking up out there in Radio Land, Voice America, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and so many more. And people are watching you talk about how to monetize, how to make money, and all the goodies. So I think we need to get into it. I think we need to really get into how do people monetize that microphone. How in your opinion, Angel, is the best way to leverage the power of the microphone?
Well, that is a fabulous question, Eric, and one that I probably answer almost every day. And you have seen this, and we've watched small business owners. They come in and they are hustling, right? They think if I build it, they will come. And what they end up doing is really working harder, not necessarily smarter. Too many small business owners, according to the IRS, are not taking a paycheck. They're busy but broke, because they're building their business one person at a time. They're sending one-on-one LinkedIn messages. They're building their business by doing one-on-one discovery calls, and they just end up burning out. But leveraging the power of a media interview is the fastest, most fun way that you can build an audience, create influence, elevate your credibility. And just one person, right? Do you believe that just one person hearing your story, hearing your message could change your life or your business? That is the power of what I call leveraging OPA, other people's audiences. So I teach my clients 2 interviews a week, puts you in front of 100 audiences over the course of a year. And there's so much opportunity. There's unlimited. There are over 1 million podcasters who are looking for guests every single day. And just by being interviewed, you don't even have to have a signature talk, a signature presentation. You're answering questions. You're having a conversation. You're creating dialogue, and you're attracting perfect, more qualified leads into your sales castle.
Okay. So I like that. So 2 interviews a week. But when people have a podcast or a show, what's the best way that they can get the most out of their podcast and show? What's the best way you would suggest to get them more audience, to make money, to all that stuff? Like, so on the 2 interviews a week, what else do you do to be able to get results?
There's actually 3 things, Eric, that I recommend. And the very first thing is to focus on one topic, to become the absolute expert in one area, in one niche that you are totally passionate about. You don't have to be jack of all trades. Pick one thing that you can speak on, like without any preparation. I could hand you a microphone and say, for 20 minutes, what could you speak passionately on? And so you want to find that one perfect topic that is one that you love to talk about. 2, that there is an audience that is willing to buy the book, pay for the course, attend a workshop, a seminar. And 3, that there are podcasts and stages that are looking for that topic. And so positioning yourself as a content expert, being the number one in your niche, that is the number one thing. So find one, focus on one topic, follow one course until successful, which is often a game changer. I think a lot of times people think I have to be able to speak about lots of different things. I have to be a chameleon. And if they want somebody to talk about this, I can talk about that. If they want this, but what do you sell? We want to make sure that all roads lead into what I call your sales castle. And so that leads me to my second tip is that call to action. Where are you taking people to once they hear you? Because being interviewed and being on a podcast is the number one way to connect with your audience. They hear your voice, they hear your story. And so you're going to develop that rapport with them. You're going to develop that trust with them. But of course, it's quick and easy. We want to make sure that we get them into your sales castle with a great call to action that is easy to say, easy to remember, easy to write down, easy to either type in or log onto a website that gets that allows you to BYL, that is build your list, because you're not always selling. In fact, most times you're not selling on somebody else's platform. You have to pay for advertising for that. But most of the time you can use this free media, these free interviews or low cost interviews to build your list. And that all goes down to that call to action. And then the third piece of it is making sure that you tell stories in your interviews, that you create a storyline, a dialogue that people can relate to and connect with you, because you are building that connection with them during these interviews.
I love it. Okay, so let's go off of what you just said. So you said number one, it's topic. You got to have a good topic. So for instance, the topic of this episode is mastering your media. And inside of that topic, there's a lot of other little actions, points and specifics and golden nuggets that you can get inside of that one little topic. And then second, what was the second topic?
Is your call to action.
Call to action. Okay, so define that a little bit more when you say call to action for those that may not understand what you mean.
Well, so for you, Eric, you give a text opt-in, right? You're telling everybody, text this number, right? Text this, and you'll get more information. And it's an easy way for anybody who's listening, no matter where they're at, they can take action, right? It's a call to action. You're not here necessarily going to sell somebody on here, become a producer. It's not an infomercial. They're here for education. They're here for entertainment. They're here getting value. And this is significant. When you're a guest on somebody else's platform, you want to make sure that even if nobody buys from you, even if they don't follow up with you, that you're still providing value to that audience. That's what the host is looking for. They've brought their audience together. That audience is looking for value, something valuable, funny, education, entertaining, emotional. Right? They're building trust. Our job as the guest, because you could have given this spot to anybody, and you do. You have some really high-level caliber guests on your show. These are coveted exclusive spots. So don't blow it by trying to sell on somebody else's platform. Give value, give great content, and invite them to come and follow up with you in a place that you can grab their contact information through a text opt-in, an easy URL where it's a landing page, a squeeze page where you're going to get their email address. And a lot of times we give away free stuff to kind of bribe for those emails.
I love it. And I agree with you 100%. And I like what you just said right there, guys. Write this down, the easy URL. And I don't know if it's like no pun intended, but you're like EZWAY and easy this, that. I don't know if you've changed your language because you're with me, but it's kind of funny how you said that like a million times. So basically like EZWayinfo.com. That's our simple, small link, guys. And that goes to our link tree that brings you to everything that we do. We have like 50 websites, but that's what the one simple place to do it. And then our call to action is the wall of fame. So as you guys see at the bottom, it's scrolling. And if you notice through the whole episode, that's the actual action step that we've created for the value of what Angel's talking about. Because the more that you can create value for your guest, the more your guest is going to want to promote and obviously build you more audience. And so people think like, oh, I don't want people to get my audience. The reality is you should be thinking of how do I get more audience? That's all that should be in your head. It doesn't matter about you losing your audience. It's how do you get more audience, because your audience is probably already spent and already used to what you do, and you're probably not going to get them as buyers. But a new audience, you're going to have that much more likely chance to have conversion. And so again, we're showing you guys Angel Tuccy's page if you want to follow her and get connected with her and whatever she's saying. And so the other thing I wanted to add to what you're saying is make sure that you're positioning your broadcast properly. Like make sure you're putting the time and the effort in to making the presentation look right. And like you guys noticed, there was a professionally done intro for Angel before she came on. I don't know if you noticed, but there was those of you guys in the radio land didn't see this, but she had a big old Dentine commercial smile when we did that. So she's like, oh, this is cool. So, and people forget that it's not just about the live. You may have 2 people on your live, but you may have 2,000 on your archive. Okay. And it's the archive that really matters. It's the archive is where you're going to make your money. It's the archive is where the numbers are going to really come in. And so the more that your recording is actually being captured in a proper light for your guest is going to love that and push it out to that much more audience. So just kind of,
yeah, Eric, can I interject? Can I say something about
Please,
that?
please do.
Because I came from radio. Radio was live and in the moment. If you were in your car and you heard it, great. But if you didn't, you totally missed it. With these digital streaming platforms, with podcasting, your interview lives on in eternity. And all you have to do is post it out and share it and give it a little, like blow on it just a little bit. And you can continue, forever to continue to get exposure and visibility from these podcasts. You're right. Don't get freaked out about how many are in the moment. This is something that you can breathe life into next week, next month, next quarter, next year. And it lives in eternity, which is really, in many cases, far more valuable than being a guest on a radio show.
And what a lot of people forget, Angel, is if you do a pitch or an offer or some sort of action step, as you're saying, and that's being broadcasted over and 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 over again while you're sleeping, that's how you make money. That's one of the ways that you guys can write down and how you monetize your media.
Right? It's scroll money, right? You wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, look, somebody opted in. Somebody bought something while I was sleeping. It's
Exactly.
perfect. You can be on vacation. You can be sleeping. You can have a life. There is nothing else that will grow your business faster than leveraging the power of media.
Now, not to change the topic, but I also want to get to, I know you're like a 4-time, publisher, you've got awards, you've done, you do a lot of stuff with the book thing too. And I know the book side of things is very important for the credibility. Let's talk a little bit about creating credibility and leveraging credibility, leveraging credits. I know you're really good at that.
You know what? I am a 14-time published author, Eric, and I tell people that once you start publishing books, they start to flow out of you like water. But it is so critical. You've got this valuable content. You are sharing your goodness, your juicy goodness with the world. Look at you. You've got the influence effect, and you know the power of being a published author. It is the easiest way to create media exposure. You can create press releases, radio show, talk show hosts want to interview you, TV shows want to interview you. They want to talk to published authors. And you've seen it with celebrities, right? When they're not in the news, they're not making movies, they're not making albums. What do? They publish a book, right? And you can too. And so leveraging the power of a book, fastest way, easiest way. Plus, you've got another revenue stream in there as well. We teach a process called your food book, the book that puts food on the table. So it attracts those perfect audiences, positions you as that content expert, creates an additional revenue stream, but more importantly, gets you invited to speak on more stages.
And all of this, guys, you can go to Angel Tuccy's profile. All that's everything that's the beauty of our show is there's the follow-up. That's another thing I want to talk about is you have to create the follow-up to create. That's where the monetization comes in. It's again, it all goes into producing. You got to put the effort in to position the episode, properly and correctly. And we don't have as much time. I mean, the time just flew by so quick. So I want to get to the giveaway, to the special offer we're going to have for our awesome audience. Angel, I know we talked a little bit about this behind the scenes. You have, so just before we get into this offer, let's talk a little bit about the value of if someone gets involved with this offer that you provide and some of the testimonials that you've done for, some of the people that you've worked with, because you've been doing this for a pretty long time.
And I was super excited as we're getting ready to go live today, realizing how many Media Mastery students have now gone on to become producers of their own TV shows. They are media magnets. They are media superstars. And I'm super excited about that. But one of the things you and I were talking about was how powerful a press release is for small businesses and leveraging, creating media and publicity. You've got news. Let's alert the press. And so a press release is a direct contact to media sources. It is the fastest way to create publicity, get those media links, leverage and elevate your SEO, all good stuff, right? Everything you ever wanted for business, you can pretty much get that, create that traction with a press release. So I know we talked about a lot of things. We talked about
So the press release, guys, we're going to have a giveaway at the end of the show. So I hope that Angel will stay with us for the rest of the show. But at the end of the show, we're going to do our wheel of opportunity. And how much do you usually charge for a press release? I mean, this goes out to all the big press, and it goes on Google, and it's a pretty big deal when you do the press release, right?
It is. So typically when we do a single press release, which is great for a one-time announcement, we write it, we professionally write it, put the headline together, distribute it, put your photos in, your hyperlinks. In a single press release, we charge $500. But we have a subscription service. So when you buy them in bulk, then it breaks it down. If you're going to do them once a month, then it can become as low as $300 a month for a press release. We did talk about my digital media master course that we're going to put in the spinny wheel, and even a 1-hour consulting call with me into your spinning wheel.
Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is we charge $350 a month to have a gold membership on the EZWAY Wall of Fame, which gets you out on press releases that go to guaranteed 10,000 people if we post you on our EZWAY Wall of Fame blog. And associate you with really big celebrities and get you opportunity. And we've had multiple people, trust me, that have gotten on stages, that have gotten interviews, that have gotten a lot of results when we post something on the Wall of Fame. And so that's a really good thing to have a membership with us. And then obviously you have your press release. So it looks like that's about $600 to $1,000 or so value. That we will be offering the opportunity for you guys to win and get involved, as well as purchase, but at a discounted price, at a lower price than normal. So we will get this out on the Easy Talk Live group, so you guys have more information on how we're going to do this. But this is going to be a special offer. And then I think, Angel, we can probably do like a mastermind. I mean, what do you think? We could do like a mastermind of some sort and kind of put your brain with a little bit of EZWAY's brain and equals results. For the people that have shows or podcasts, people that have media, they obviously want to get more results with their shows or podcasts.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just brilliant, right? You ever watch Friends and they're like, which one do you want? Do you want this one or this one? And Joey's like, put your hands together. So we've got Eric and we've got Angel, like pick our brains and leverage what we've done and what we've done for others, because there's room. And the fabulous thing is it doesn't get smaller. The more people that are leveraging media and creating media and content, the platform just gets bigger.
I can tell you guys this: if you get this program and you work with me and Angel, you will be making money with your podcast and stream. I make close to $10,000 a month with my Easy Talk Live show that you guys are watching right now. And a lot of nice secrets of how to do that will be in that package. And then you got to have the press release. You got to have the edification. You have to have the third party validation. So this is going to be a really, really cool thing. Don't sleep on it. And remember, action takers are money makers. Okay. So, Angel, I look forward to that. We'll get more information out on the Wall of Fame as well as the group. So if you guys are following the Easy Talk Live group, you'll have all the information on what we'll be doing there. There's so much more that we can go into. We're going to definitely have to have you back and pick your brain a little bit more, but at least we got that Dentine smile commercial smile from you. And we got some great nuggets from you today. This has been awesome. And I look forward to learning more and getting you in. So if you could stay with us, because we want you to be involved with the Wheel of Opportunity at the end. And I want you to see who our next guest is, which is a specialist in lead generation with LinkedIn. And she works with a lot of big people. And I think you two should definitely link up and do it the easy way. But before we go, we have a little bit more time. Do you want to say anything in particular to our friends, family, and supporters out there?
Well, first of all, Eric, I want to say thank you to you for having me as a guest on your show. This has been so much fun watching all the production, everything that you do behind the scenes, and all the marketing and your Wall of Fame that you do for everybody is pretty incredible. And I got to be on a call as you were booking your next celebrity guest, so that was fun to be a fly on the wall for that. But there's unlimited opportunity. There's no limit. You think about all the magazines, all the podcasts, all the stages, all the opportunities there are. Right now, somebody somewhere is searching for you. They are wondering where you are. They need to hear your story. They haven't heard of you yet. Take action, right? Because the world is your oyster and there's so much opportunity out there. And like Eric said, action takers are money makers. So let's go make some money.
Exactly. Yeah. Angel was actually on the phone when Bill Duke, Oscar-winning actor Bill Duke, called me up, which is going to be one of our guests coming up. So don't miss that. Angel, you've been an amazing guest. This has been great. Looking forward to having you on again. Guys, follow her on the EZWAY Wall of Fame. Search Angel after clicking on members. So we'll be back after this commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to have a lead generation spectacular specialist teach you guys a little bit of how you generate leads here on Easy Talk Live. So we will be right back. Thanks for watching EZWAY Network, your network that helps you connect with the best. With over 40 TV shows, 7 networks, and 20 channels. Visit EZWayNetwork.com to learn more.
The professional speaking industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the religious speaking industry is even larger. Yet both of these industries miss out on billions of dollars of sales and donations every year. They are desperately seeking ways to increase their revenue during events, immediately after events, as well as weeks later. They need a way of directly communicating with their audience during and after their speeches or sermons in order to achieve more connection and engagement. Text Me Leads answers this need with their unique use of technology and service. Text Me Leads enables all types of speakers to communicate directly with their audience during and after events. This dramatically increases immediate and long-term engagement. Text Me Leads even allows sales and contributions to happen during an event, which is when audiences feel most connected, and that's when they're most likely to buy. Text Me Leads, the missing link between speakers and their buying audience.
Visit EZWayText.com to get started today. Zanesta is a great product. I know I've personally used it, and you want to talk about fight or flight mode and anxiety and stress. Try to wear my hat, try to wear my shoes.
This is incredible. We've had so much success with the EZWAY, helping families and people lose weight, lower their anxiety and stress. And we're going to be giving away some products to help those of you that haven't experienced or haven't heard about us. We have a keto on demand product that literally shifts your metabolic process into ketosis in less than 2 hours. Basically, you don't have to starve yourself for 4 days to reap the benefits of an all keto diet. We also have a hemp oil CBD product that's unparalleled in its absorption that helps turn off the fight or flight and allow you to shift into rest and digest.
If you're interested in what you just heard, text Zanesta to 55678.
We are living in a digital age, and we think it's safe to say that all businesses are needing to transition from traditional brick and mortar to broadcast. Everything is really about data collection and building a community. EZWAY Broadcasting has created a social network/solution provider within the EZWAY network to help its members with this transition. Introducing the EZWAY Wall of Fame, a one-stop shop for business owners and influencers that help them to connect, grow, learn, and scale the EZWAY. Over the years, we have been building affiliates and partnerships in all genres. That means our platform utilizes all our members' businesses to provide services at a much lower cost, help sell their service and promote their awareness to more potential customers. Through our new media empire, we have a reach to millions. Become an affiliate. Make money doing it the easy way. Create your free account today by visiting EZWayWallOfFame.com. Accelerate your influence through direct access to the right influencers. We have many TV shows that our members can be interviewed by. We have our own magazine and radio station to promote our EZWAY Wall of Fame members' profiles, which they control. The more friends you get, the bigger your business will grow. Join the EZWAY Wall of Fame community for free today.
Batya is a renowned national speaker, social media expert, lead generation professional, and visionary. Let's welcome to the Easy Talk Live stage, Batya Comunale. Hello, Batya. Welcome to Easy Talk Live.
How are you?
I'm great. So how badly did we botch your last name?
Batya Comunale.
We botched it pretty bad. Apologies. But Batya Comunale is our next guest on the show, guys. And Batya has a lot of expertise in the lead generation world. I mean, you've worked with a lot of different people in helping them do that. And you're world renowned, I mean, as the intro said, with social media. You're an expert, you're visionary, but you're a speaker that really kind of teaches all these different companies on how to generate leads. And we have a lot of companies on the Wall of Fame. We have a lot of different clients. We have a lot of different fans. And the number one thing in business is generating leads. So we want to hear from the expert, about after your story, obviously, but we gotta figure out how to generate some leads right now. Because in COVID times, the only way to make money is lead generation.
That's very true.
So tell us a little bit about your story and who you are, how you became to be this lead generation expert. And then let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into teaching our audience really the best ways of generating leads.
Sure. So my name is Batya again. I originally from Israel. I moved to America in 2003, and I came here. I did not know how to speak English. I had a home organized company, and at some point, the market crashed, the real estate market went down, and I kind of had to change myself. So in 2009, I started looking into the social media space, and I was a single mom at the time. And I had to start, so I started and I started building people, working with nonprofit, then working with realtors, and try to help a lot of different businesses to kind of like accomplish their social media needs. At some point in 2014, I decided to pick a niche, which I was really liking at the time, was the dental industry. And I really, really extend myself. Why? When you have a niche, you have a way to get more clients with paying less on ads. Why? Because instead of just targeting everything, you target one thing and you become the expert on that niche as well. Just by working with so many people in the same industry, you automatically become expert in that niche. And that really helped me to narrow down a lot of the everything that I was doing everywhere. Long story short, while building businesses and building social media for people, I saw how many people actually spending money on social media. How much money, how much time, how much effort, trying so many different things. And the truth is social media work. But people don't really understand how social media works. So everybody do whatever everybody else is doing and they don't get result. Why? Is because we're like copy paste each other, right? So I find a way to really establish people's social media and teach them what's working and not working. And people thinking because they post something, it's going to bring them leads. And it's not true. Yes, you can get the leads because of the friends and family and somebody here and somebody there, but that will be a random success, nothing consistent. So if you build your social media correctly, what you can do with social media work is you increase your visibility on Google, but you're not going to receive leads unless you're going to pay for leads. So, helping my clients and successfully helping with social media, I realized that people, it's never enough for them. They're getting upset because they don't get the results so quickly. And me personally, I love social media, but I'm Israeli and I have this hot blood that I won't think so fast. And it's been years that I'm focusing on LinkedIn. And for myself, I saw that I get very fast results on LinkedIn. So little by little, I started developing my work on LinkedIn. At some point, I completely abandoned my social media because I started making so much money on LinkedIn. And I start feeling selfish because I am not doing it for my customers. I only do their social media, but I didn't build that for them on LinkedIn, what I built for myself. And I decided to invest in it. So I invested. I worked with a couple guys from Atlanta. We come up with this software. And the good news is that software make my clients so successful. I mean, this past week, we get clients in 2 days on the program. And in 2 days, they have the patients that they want to have. Why? Because you need to understand the power of social media. And you need to understand the power of direct leads. When you reach out to people through social media, you reach out to them or you reach out to people who manage them. On LinkedIn, you always meet the decision maker. And people who you can ask the question, people you can charge, and people who you can take an action to. So to be honest with you, my LinkedIn has 22,000 connections and 19,000 of my connections are dentists. So my LinkedIn become not a LinkedIn, become an ATM. Why? Because I am speaking with people who I have the language to share with. So long story short, you needed to understand that LinkedIn allow you to direct people, and you direct people one time. On Facebook and Instagram, when you target people, you have to target and constantly retarget them. On LinkedIn, once you target somebody and he connect with you, you have everything you need to know about that person. Because you don't see all the distractive posts when he wants to eat, who is dating today, who is falling in love today, and all these different things that you would see distracting on social media.
Well, that's pretty impressive. You know, if you guys look at the screen I just showed you, this is her profile. She has 21,866 followers. So that definitely shows that your software works. And I'm going to actually show you guys my message board on LinkedIn. A lot of these people, I had no clue who they are. It's coming in from her software, from her business. I mean, a lot of people are coming in from her automatic messaging and this flow system that you've created that I saw really worked. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring you on the show. I don't want to be stingy and hold you to myself. I want to share you with our awesome audience and let them understand, you know, kind of how they're going to be able to generate leads. And you said one thing that made a lot of sense. You have to target the CEO, the decision maker. And that's one thing I noticed that you were able to do is save a lot of time and get to the decision maker, which is obviously that person that you're going to be able to monetize and convert.
Jess, you know, when we look up for people on LinkedIn, we look for CEOs, over 5 years in business, right? More than 10 years of experience. So when you target person, you can see that person, if you're in 5 years in business, you're established. Okay, so it's very important that when you upgrade your LinkedIn to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, are you able to target people by city, state, zip code, really narrow down your search, and you can find also a company headcount. For example, if I want to work with companies that have 20 employees and up, why? Because I know that they're established. If they can hire 20 employees, they can afford me. You know, there's so many different key points. Now, I wanted to tell you, I have a lot of people that come to me that already doing this program on LinkedIn, but they do it with the VAs, via people from the Philippines, virtual assistants. And it's the worst thing that they do because they get them so many connections on LinkedIn so quickly, but they're not ideal sync customers. They just wanted to give you 30,000 connections on LinkedIn. And but the moment you get into 10,000, already LinkedIn shut you down. And you're talking to people who cannot buy your product. I literally had somebody that come to me with 29,000 connections, and all of them are from India, marketers, and he only worked with doctors. So he said, Batya, what can I do with my account? Should I delete my account? I said, no. Hire these people in the Philippines, pay them $5 an hour and get them to erase all those connections from your account. Why? Because your account is so established. We want to keep the SEO, the organic SEO of your account, have them, and in 3 days we got them to erase all the 29,000. And it cost us about $300, and it was very much worth it. So we start connecting him in about 5 days with a couple doctors, and he got 2 customers that paid him the 10 grand. So that was like, with the 30 connection, he make more money that he make with the 29,000 connection.
Mm-hmm. I would say quality over quantity.
Exactly. It's the quality of your connection. Like for me right now, I have a problem because I'm at 22,000 connection people. I can only add 8,000 more people. So I am very careful of who I'm adding. I actually go many times when my messages go out, I have a lot of people who are haters, like, hey, don't message me. I don't want you to connect with me like that. I'm not connecting with you for you to send me this and that. I love this because instead of ignore me, they allow me to remove them so I can put that seed for somebody else. Why? Because LinkedIn limited you for only 30,000 people. So you wanted to have 30,000 people who wants to grow, who wants to do business, who wants to communicate, and also willing to receive your communication, because it's important. If you work with people, it's like no, and always complain. How can you make any money with these people?
So what if you wouldn't mind, Batya, give us some free tips of success, some golden nuggets on how to get the right traffic, the right people, the CEOs when someone's trying to build their show or build their user-based platform or their website, what would you suggest on some free ways of being able to, increase somebody's ability to get the right traffic?
So it started with something very simple. People need to understand. Building your social media and your social proof is more important than managing your social media. People do like all the work in reverse. They manage their social media. Social media is built incorrectly, and they basically build something that is broken. So you maintain something that is broken, basically. So the idea is to build and establish all your social account. Then the management become important. Also, a lot of people pay for ads, and it's a big mistake to spend money on ads. If you're not established and you pay for ads, it's just like having a bucket with holes and try to keep the water in. It's not working. The second thing is, manage your social media, but put the focus on where people really is. Because if you go on LinkedIn and search for a dentist or search for podiatrist or search for a realtor, it's very easy to find these people, and you can see their experience. You can see what people say about them, if they have a recommendation. Number one, pay for your LinkedIn account. Your LinkedIn account have to be professional, because today we're living in a scamming world. If your LinkedIn account is not paid, I don't even know if you're real or just somebody who tried to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important to pay that $50-$60 a month to LinkedIn, if you want to attract professionals, you have to be one or pretend you are one, and paying for LinkedIn allow you to do so. And it's
I like that. Let me repeat that. If you want to attract professionals, you need to be one or pretend to be one.
You fake it until you make it.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, it's very important you pay for your LinkedIn, because you appear as a professional. So when you request people and your account is paid, they're happy to accept you. When you're not paid the account, they're like, oh, here's another one of those who try to make it, to try to survive. People need money. So right now, a lot of people are in desperation after COVID. But I wanted to tell you, I know a lot of people through LinkedIn that make so much more money than they ever made through LinkedIn and through COVID via LinkedIn.
Okay, so let me ask you this: we have a very unique strategy of how we make our shows and our members money through affiliates association, through companies that we work with. One company that we just started working with actually helps to lessen COVID by 99.99%, as well as mold and all this other stuff. And we're doing everything we can to get it into restaurants and churches and sports clubs. And this is actually a really good product that's going to help people. And we want to not only sell the product, but we want to recruit distributors to obviously push out the product. What would you recommend for like product and to build a team in your expertise of pushing product, pushing
it's
service?
Very simple. I tell you, I have clients to sell services and I have clients to sell product. I have a client to sell honey, believe it or not. And it's sell it as a gift set. And basically we go to all the wedding planners, event planners, realtors who leave always an open house gift. And we target these people, and she able to sell 100 of those in 1 month, like just through LinkedIn. She pay me $5.99 a month, and she make maybe $3 or $4 grand. You understand? So if you want to sell gloves or anything that you wanted to sell, it's very easy, because in LinkedIn you can find them easily without even paying. On Facebook you have to pay to target these people. So like those speakers, who would be buying those speakers, right? The whatever you just shown right now. I mean, every item, every service has a target. So it's very important that you know who you wanted to speak to, who is your target. I always consult with my clients and open their mind to take a look and deeper in the search, and we help people to connect it with people who will make the difference. Not just that. The most important part about my LinkedIn program is we help you to build a CRM. We give you emails and the phone number of every person that connect with you through our software, because my software generates all this information. So building database is how people really make money, not on social media. Social media, people just generate leads, generate emails and some information, but the final decision always go through database. And if you ask top leaders in the country, how do you make most of your money? He will tell you, oh, I have a very huge database.
Mm-hmm. So I think the takeaway from, again, today's show, guys, is about how to master your media. And I think the takeaway is really, it's all about the audience. I think you position your media, your company, your platform to be that solution for your target audience.
Absolutely.
And so everything that you've said, and audience being database. And so if you produce your show, your channel, your blog, your newspaper, your magazine, whatever your media might be. And by the way, if you don't have media involved with your business, then you're losing. So that's another takeaway, is if you're not doing media, you better learn to do some sort of thing that becomes a consistent vehicle for people to follow and for people to follow your company. That's media, that's news. So it's all about your audience. Know your audience.
You have to know your audience, and you have to find ways to reach out to them directly, because when you call businesses and somebody else answers the phone, the boss is never there, and even if he's there, they said, oh, he's not here right now. I always go to LinkedIn and find him there, and I always get respond on LinkedIn. You know how many times I overcome no going directly to LinkedIn? And sometimes I go to LinkedIn, search for the company, and look who is the CEO of the company, and I will send him a message, and you would not believe how soon I get the response, because LinkedIn is a decision maker.
Yeah, no, LinkedIn is a really great.
The whole internet things, we have two things that are decision maker. It's Google and LinkedIn. All the rest is a lot of fun. Now, LinkedIn work really well if you're a real influencer. If you are not, then you are not.
Mm-hmm.
You can pretend to be one, but it's not going to pay your bills, but it's going to make you famous. People said, oh, I have 50,000 followers with 10,000 likes. And I said, okay, show me your bank account. I'm going to tell you how good you are.
Exactly. Yeah, I like that about you, Batya, because you're very direct, and you kind of like put people on the spot when they say things. I do the same thing, and I think let's define an influencer, because a lot of people, I think it's getting oversaturated. A lot of people are calling themselves influencers, and let's really like break that down. The word influencer, the word influence means what? Leverage. You can create something to make something else, something happen for something else. And if you are calling yourself an influencer, and really, in my opinion, if you can't pick up the phone and have something, a value happen because you were able to pick up the phone, and they're not going to follow your phone call or what you're doing, then you're not really an influencer, because you have no influence. So I think the biggest thing is if you feel you're an influencer, but you're not creating that influence effect, hence my book, it's really about creating an influence effect. And if you can't do that, then you got to figure out how to position yourself, hire someone like me, hire someone like Batya, hire someone like Angel that can help position you to be a true influencer. Because when you're a true influencer, the money attracts to you.
You use the perfect word, because social media is all about positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's if you know how to position yourself correctly, and if you're smart enough to reach to the right target audience, your statistic will be so up. I always tell people, I don't really care how good you are. Show me your statistics. Show me your income. If you're so good, you should be making a lot of money. If you don't have a lot of money, that means you're not so good in what you're doing, or you're not even understand what you're doing. So statistics speaks for itself. Every person that calls himself leader that cannot afford $5.99 a month to pay to grow and collect the real followers, audience, to check with them. And sometimes people will say no to you. It's okay, because they're not ready. But if you stay consistent, they will say yes. I send a message to people, and it's like, oh, no, thank you. I send the message 3 months after, no, thank you. 6 months after, no, thank you. Year after, they said, I am ready. That's what I love about people. because you have to give people the time to get to know you. I tell people, don't you ever buy my program if you don't know me at least 6 months. Just please stay on my LinkedIn, watch me.
Oh yeah, we've known each other for years. We met each other on a red carpet a long time ago at a pretty major event, and 10 years later, we're now finally working together. So
Yeah.
you got to stay consistent. Consistency is key. That's what blogging does for you guys. That's what media does for you. That's what having a broadcast platform, consistency. It kind of does it for you. So definitely the takeaway for today's episode is get a media vehicle if you don't have one. And if you do have one and you're not making money, learn how to position your media to get the results. If you don't have a magazine, get a magazine. That's our magazine, EZWAY magazine. If you're not doing events, do events. That's a big event we have coming up. Make sure you go to EZWAY Wall of Fame and get more information on this event, which is June 16th to 17th. Protect and Monetize You Summit with Dr. Liddy. That's going to be an awesome event. And as you guys see, we have amazing experts. Batya, we haven't had a chance to get you on the Wall of Fame yet. So we got to get your account on the Wall of Fame, but we're going to tell everybody to go to the EZWAY Wall of Fame and search for you to get connected with you if they like what you had to say, if they like your expertise, or if you guys want, you can go to easytalklive@gmail.com and email us and let us know, hey, I liked what Batya had to say. I like what Angel had to say. I want to get more connected. I want to learn more. Real simple. Letter E, letter Z, TALK, live at gmail.com. So amazing, says Natasha. Natasha gives you the fire signs and 100%. I think Natasha wants to connect with you. Angel, and if Angel comes back, if we do see her, I want to introduce you to her. But we have about another 4 minutes until we get to the EZWAY Wheel of Opportunity, which I hope, Batya, you'll be a part of. I hope you'll contribute to. We asked all of our guests to give away some free giveaways, some fun stuff, and one real good gift, and one real one that you can give on. So one good quality gift and one good quantity gift, basically. So maybe think about that a little bit. And while we let you do that, I'm going to go to a quick little break here, and then I'm going to introduce you to Angel Tuccy, because I think you two need to meet. You two are two strong women that are. Yeah, I figured you guys would want to meet. So, all right, guys, we're going to do this the easy way, make an awesome connection here. Don't go away anywhere. We're going to see what happens when Angel Tuccy and Batya Comunale. Comunale. Yeah, what she said. Connect. We'll be right back here on Easy Talk Live. And we have both of our experts now here on the EZWAY Easy Talk Live show, which is the official talk show. I want to remind you guys of the EZWAY Wall of Fame. So if you're not on the EZWAY Wall of Fame, you're missing all the fun. What are you thinking? What you doing? So Angel Tuccy, go ahead and do this, like pretend like you're shaking her hand, and Batya, you do the same thing. Other way, the other hand. So it looks like you're actually shaking her hand. You guys gotta put your hands together there. Okay. Well, so Batya, meet Angel Tuccy. Angel Tuccy, Batya. You guys are both experts in the field of mastering your media, as well as getting more leads generation, PR, marketing, and content. And so I'm looking forward to you guys meeting each other. So you are doing it live on the show, broadcasted to millions and millions of people. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys chat a little bit, and we'll just watch you guys live. Don't worry, we have no audience. So talk about whatever you
want. That was funny. How are you?
I am fabulous. I'm fabulous. I really loved what you had to say. I loved your perception, right? How you guys are talking about LinkedIn and everything. I could just listen to you, right? Your accent. I could just listen to you for hours.
Thank you. This is the truth, because I'm a very direct person, and I like to get right to the point. So I think it can help me to just do that and successfully. I make so much money out of it. They're like, why not? So I literally abandoned the social media, because Facebook and Instagram, if you don't buy followers, buy like, and constantly be a slave of it, you don't get the result. And if you do, it costs you a lot of time and effort and money. And LinkedIn, there is no effort. It's just like right to the point. So for me, it's a big win, and I want every person that works with me to win. And I do whatever it takes to help you to determine the right message, the right connections, and everything else. So,
I have LinkedIn. I've had LinkedIn forever. I go through phases where I'm on LinkedIn and I'm participating, and then I kind of get away from it. And so this was a great reminder of how valuable that network really is.
It can be really boring if you don't use it, because my program sends 2,000 messages per month. So you're getting so in communication, you can't leave it alone, because your inbox will be like unbelievable. So I have about 45 Zoom calls booked through LinkedIn a month.
Wow.
But I didn't get it immediately when I started. At the beginning, it was 5, and then jumping to 10, and then to 20. Like last month, it was 4.
But you stayed with it. You stayed with it. How often do people come in and like, oh, it's not working, so they leave it, and then they say that platform doesn't work, and yet it's the consistency. It's sticking with it. You can't be in it for this length of time without results. The results and the length of time show your credibility in this space.
Absolutely. So what I would like is, I would like to help any person to understand the power of LinkedIn, use LinkedIn, even just for a couple months. I mean, I don't have a 6 months contract or a 12 months contract. All you need to do is stay with me for 3 months. After 3 months, if you feel you want to continue, you continue. If you don't want, you're good to go. But in 3 months, I build you that stability, and it works amazing. I mean, I never have people who left me after 3 months, but
I love, you're right, but you make it easy for them to say yes.
yeah.
They don't have to make that big commitment up front.
So if you schedule between LinkedIn, our software, Calendly, and Zoom. Calendly is the scheduling, a free app that you have on the internet. Everything is an automation. People go, I have people book an appointment with me, already Zoom being booked automatically when they schedule, because I connected my Calendly and my Calendly together with my Zoom. So everything created for itself. All I need to do is show up to the meeting. I mean, I did nothing.
Automation is absolutely the key, right? Visibility and automation. I say automate, delegate, and exposure rate are how you create commas in your business. And exposure rate is the word I made up.
You know what's funny? That I have some of my competition that become clients of mine.
Say that again?
I have a competitions of mine that become a clients of mine. And they said, Batya, how are we going to trust that you're going to do the work for us? And I said,
between that lady and you.
Number 2 is, I cannot take everybody. I can't. I really can't.
That's a good problem to have. So, here's what we're going to do, guys. I apologize. We don't have enough time for the Wheel of Opportunity, because we let them connect, because I thought that would be really awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the EZWAY Wall of Fame. We're going to do a special blog post for their offers, for everything that we've talked about. And you're going to have on the store, on our e-commerce store, when you go to EZWAY Wall of Fame, there'll actually be a specially done post for everything that you guys heard about today, if you're interested in anything that you heard about today. So just like you see all these different posts, you'll see a post up here, and it'll be a very special offer for those of you guys out there that do follow the Easy Talk Live show. So Batya can get you the lead generation. Angel helps you with positioning your content. I help you with monetizing your media. I mean, you got some superstars right here on the Easy Talk Live stage. Do not miss it. Do not be an action taker. And it was great to have both of you women on here, watching you guys correspond. And I hope you guys are going to connect. I'll make sure I get you guys connected. I
connected with her on LinkedIn.
Oh, there you go. I love it. Perfect. Batya is really good at what she does, and Angel, you're really good at what you do too. And the Wall of Fame is the ultimate platform for everybody. So you guys can also connect with each other on the Wall of Fame. Awesome. Batya needs to create her account. Wink, wink. Hello. And we are going to make this thing happen in a real awesome way. So I think our audience got some good stuff. Natasha says that she loves it. She has a great show, by the way, too. Which is broadcasted pretty out there.
Well, we'd love to connect with Natasha. You should connect me with her too.
There it goes. Yes, and now maybe we'll get you guys on her show. She has a show called Kingdom Purpose. So amazing show, says Natasha. And all you guys out there, we love to hear your comments. We will look for you on the Wall of Fame, post on the wall. We are going to be doing a mastermind to follow up with this. Batya, you're welcome to join us, and we'll put a whole mastermind follow up on mastering your media, but we'll get more into detail for those that join that mastermind. We'll really get into detail of how you master your media, how you monetize your media, how you get leads to monetize your media with the experts. And this has been a blast hanging out with two amazing, very knowledgeable women, knowing what they do. I personally love working with women that are women business owners. I get more results with women business owners. I'm just going to say that,
I get more results with the guys. That's the truth.
Really?
Always.
I don't know. Women are just easier to work with collaboration.
I agree. But a lot of, I wanted to kind of change it because 90% of my customers are guys. I barely have females working with me. Maybe because sometimes I'm like a man in a business, but I want some woman to come and work with me because it will give me more power. So I need like 10, 15 female customers, It will be nice to say, here's a female paying me, it's just like, always the guy. It's so easy for me to take the money from the guys, but not from the females. So.
All right, guys. Well, we got to help out you get some female customers there. And Angel, great advice. It was honestly a great show. I appreciate you guys and your time today. Insightful golden nuggets on how to master your media, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember, this is broadcasted live on Voice America, World Talk Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Roku, Apple, Amazon, DirecTV, and so many more other platforms. Soon, possible. I can't say that yet. You never let your left hand know what your right hand's doing, or reverse that. I don't know. But there is a really awesome new partner that Angel knows who I'm talking about. There's a new media partner that we are in talks with that we're going to be able to have a bigger and better reach. There's so much more things expanding, guys, with Easy Talk Live and the EZWAY Wall of Fame. And as you guys see, we have amazing superstar experts that give you guys great advice. So moving on to next week's episode, guys, you need to put this in your calendar. You ever heard of Dick Clark Productions? Ever heard of a guy named Dick Clark? So Dick Clark's partner, when he started with the Family Film Awards, he was one of the co-producers of the Family Film Awards. They just had Kristen Bell and Dean Cain hosting it, and they just did a major award show. They've had people like Bob Hope involved with CBS. Mr. Giulini has been a superstar in what he's doing. He is our guest coming up, and they're going to do a special announcement, a special honoring situation on me. I don't know. They're talking about me being the next youngest Dick Clark or something. I don't know what's going to happen on that episode, but it's going to be pretty incredible. You guys don't want to miss that. And then after that, we have Bill Duke coming on, my man Bill Duke, who Angel was on the phone with when he called me, which will be our guest on the 25th. And if you guys are Black Lightning fans, Marvel fans, Predator, everybody knows who Bill Duke is. That's going to be a real awesome episode. And so these are two amazing episodes you need to put in your calendar and go to the Easy Talk Live group on Facebook if you want to follow us on Facebook, as well as LinkedIn and any type of social media platform. The main thing I want you guys to do is go to the EZWAY Family app and download the app. EZWAY Family app, download the app. That's the best way to stay connected with us, best way to do anything. And you just text EZWAY to 55678. It'll give you all the information, everything that you need. See, there's that action step. There's that action step again. Text EZWAY to 55678. If you want to get connected to any of our experts, if you like what you see, the movement, everything that we do, it's all on the Wall of Fame and on our app. So Angel, Batya, thank you so much for coming on today's show. You guys were awesome. In 3 words or less, Angel, I'm going to let you finish this, and then Batya asks you the same question. What 3 words or less do you want to leave our audience with as far as something they can take away from today's episode?
Tell your story.
Ooh, that's a good one. Sometimes I get people with this question. That was a good one. I like that. Tell your story. So remember that from Angel, guys. Tell your story. And Batya, same question to you. 3 words or less. What would you leave our audience with?
Say something similar to Angel. Just build yourself.
Tell your story, build yourself. I love it. See, that shows you guys how much of experts that they are here on Easy Talk Live. Thanks so much, ladies. You guys have been awesome. Guys, keep doing it the easy way. We'll be back next week, and we'll look for you guys' comments on the Wall of Fame.
You're tuned in to Easy Talk Live. To get in touch with Eric Zuley and his celebrity friends, text EZWAY. That's letter E, letter Z to 55678. Also, drop EZ an email at easytalklive@gmail.com. Now, back to Easy Talk Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Get Animated the Easy Way. How would you like to have your podcast or even your live stream show animated and look like me and be able to do really cool things that other people can't do? Yeah, make some money. Monetize the screen, monetize the monitor, monetize the microphone. Get with us. Contact 877-399-2929 or email easywaynetwork@gmail.com to get animated the easy way.
Introducing Simul TV Set-Top Box. It's a mini computer with an entertainment portal all in one. You can use the Simul TV Set-Top Box with your TV and turn your living room into a classroom, theater, arcade, and more. Why spend up to $1,000 or more for a device with a small screen when you can have it all for only $99? And with a $9.99 per month subscription, after your school day is done, enjoy over 100 live channels, video games, and movies. Sign up now to get your 14-day free trial at simultv.com.
EZWAY Network presents your favorite stars. From the positive paparazzi, we're doing it the easy way. It's your celebritunity to red carpet access. From interviews that matter, from celebrities, influencers, and entrepreneurs, networking you for your success. Eric Zuley gives his fans, EZWAY family, EZWAY TV subscribers, social media followers, EZWAY supporters, the best of Eric Zuley entertainment.